Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Gabriel Jude and welcome to episode 2 of the Entrepreneur Mind Decoded. Now, I'm going to make a pretty bold statement over here, and that is I know something about you, all right? And that there is greatness in you, that your life is filled with a lot of success stories. Now, you think about it, that's a pretty bold statement, isn't it? Now, the reason why I'm actually saying this is just simply because I've had so many people who've gone to my buddies and I asking us the secrets to success. And the reality of it all is the fact that every single individual in this beautiful world that we live in all know the secrets to success. All right. Now let's take a step back and let's look at what success is all about. Now, to me personally, success is not about the money in the bank account. Success is not about all the assets that I actually have. Success is not about the network of people that I'm connected with. To me, I completely agree with Earl Nightingale when he actually said that success is a worthy realization, is a progressive realization of a worthy goal. Now, if you really think about it, that's essentially what success is all about. Having a goal, progressing towards that goal, and achieving that specific goal. So if we all can actually agree upon the fact that success is a progressive realization of a worthy goal, then when you sit down and when you think about your life is filled with a lot of success stories, all right? I remember just a couple of days ago, I was doing a short video for my godson, and he was a little bit, uncertain about himself. He had a little bit of confidence issue, and, he was actually struggling a little bit in his school. And I did a video, talking about how he's special, talking about how he's gifted, talking about how intelligent he is, talking about how smart he is, talking about how bright he is. And honestly, man, you and I, we're just as smart. We're just as intelligent. We're just as gifted. We're just as bright. We're just as intelligent. All right. And I want to share with you this just simply because let's take a step back and let's look at our life up to right now. Has there been a point in time in your life where you couldn't walk and today you could walk? Was there a point in time in your life where you couldn't tie your shoelaces, you couldn't put on your shoes, and today you're able to actually tie your shoelaces and put on your shoes? Was there a point in time in your life where you couldn't feed yourself? You needed to have your parents or your guardians or your relatives to actually feed you, but today you can effortlessly feed yourself? Was there a point in time in your life where you couldn't even utter a word and today you could structure sentences like a boss? Was there a point in time in your life where you just didn't know how to bathe, you didn't know how to clothe yourself, and today you're able to do that so effortlessly? Isn't all of these that we've just talked about, aren't all these examples success stories? Right? I want you guys to think about that for a second, because coming back to what Earl Nightingale said, success is a progressive realization of a worthy goal. And success is all about achieving the things that we want to achieve. And when you think about that, when you think about us graduating from elementary school to middle school to high school to university, the fact that we didn't know how to drive a car, today we're able to, well, I still don't know how to drive a car, but a lot of people like you probably know how to drive a car, right? The fact that you couldn't even fathom yourself buying a home or renting an apartment, and today you own a home or you're renting an apartment. You didn't know how to become a mom or a dad, and today you are a mom and a dad to lovely kids. Think about that for a second. Your life is filled with a lot of success stories. So coming back to this question that that a lot of people ask my buddies and I, amazing people that I'm connected with like Scott Simpson, Michael Jacobs, Vincent Escarado, Jake Title, Chris McCann, all these amazing people, Pedro, Manny, all these amazing people. The secret to our success are secrets that you already know. Are the essential steps that you had to personally go through to be able to feed yourself, to be able to clothe yourself, to be able to drive a car. And it all boiled down to 4 simple steps that I want to share with you right now. And when I share with you, don't just take my word for it. Sit down, reflect upon it, and think about it to yourself. And let me know if by leaving a comment below whether you actually agree with me. All right. The 4 steps are, number 1, have a goal. You need to have a goal. I'm doing a video later on sharing with you the importance of goal setting. So click on the subscribe button to actually be up to date with the latest videos that I'm actually doing, so that you can actually be aware of this goal setting video that I'm coming up next. All right. So you need to have a goal. That's number 1. You need to know where you're going. Number 2, you need to have a plan to achieve that specific goal. All right. Because without an action plan, nothing is going to happen. That goal is just wishful thinking. The 3rd step is to actually commit to that specific plan that which you have created. You need to actually commit to an action plan. And this is, you see, the thing is, 99% of the people out there don't even have a goal. They don't even have a plan. All right. And the ones that actually do have a plan do not actually commit to that action plan and actually work on their action plan. So that's step number 3. You need to actually commit to an action plan. Step number 4, you got to sit down, do it on a weekly basis, on a bi-weekly basis, or even a monthly basis. You got to sit down and reflect. Is my plan working out for me? And if your plan is working out for you, think about how you can actually scale it up. Think about how you can actually ramp it up so that you can actually achieve your goal a lot faster. If your plan is not working out for you, you got to sit down and ask yourself, do I need to come up with a better plan? Or what can I do right now to improve this existing plan that I actually have? All right. And that is really the secrets to success. That is really the key to achieving all that you desire. And number 5, right? I mean, everybody knows this. It's pretty common sense. Persist and persevere until you actually achieve that goal. All right. So I want to share with you a simple example, because this is something that we all can agree upon. There was a time where we couldn't walk. Today we can effortlessly walk, right? When you think about it, when we were kids, we wanted to walk like how the adults were walking. You know, we wanted to walk like how our aunts and uncles, our parents, you know, our mom and our dad were actually walking. We wanted to walk like how everybody out there in this beautiful world that we live in were walking. That was our goal. Okay, we had a plan. And the plan was to actually model, emulate, follow how these adults were walking, right? And guess what happened? We took a couple of falls, had a couple of bruises, had a couple of cuts here and there, but we continued. We continued. And the third one was, that was the third one. We committed to an action plan by walking and falling and walking and falling and walking and falling. And then it came to a point where we sat down, you know, and then we had some guidance, right? We had some guidance from our parents saying, no, this is how you should actually walk. And that is exactly what it is, right? We persisted to a point that we realized the goal of being able to walk today. All right. I'm sharing with you this because in life, when you talk about success, when you talk about business, it comes down to the same steps. Have a goal, have a plan, execute that plan, assess that plan. It comes down to these 4 simple steps. You and I didn't say one day, you know what, I'm going to give up. I'm not going to walk for the rest of my life. You couldn't even fathom not being able to walk. You didn't say, I'm going to give up. I'm just going to crawl for the rest of my life. I'm going to have my mom and my dad carry me. You didn't say that because you really, really wanted it. This is the key word right here. You wanted it badly. You wanted to achieve that goal badly. So I'm going to re-edit this part and say, you need to have a goal that you want badly. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to have a plan. Number 3, you need to commit to that plan, because if you don't commit to that plan, nothing is going to happen. And number 4, you need to reflect upon that plan. If that plan is working out for you, fantastic. You got to go and ramp it up. You got to scale it up. If that plan is not working for you, go and sit down and think, do I need another plan? Or how can I actually improve that plan? All right. And that is what I want to share with you guys, okay? So a simple exercise, if you guys are still like uncertain, hey, am I really successful and stuff, here's a simple exercise that I want to share with you that I personally have done that has actually allowed me to exuberate confidence and just, you know, think of me as a completely successful individual. And it's an exercise that I share with my godson. And the exercise is go and buy an exercise book. Every single day, write one success story. You can start off with, I couldn't walk back in the day. Today I could walk. Analyze, write down. How were you able to walk when you were not able to walk back in the day? Every single day, write a success story. I promise you 30 days later, you're going to realize that your life is filled with a lot of success story, and that you realize that if you want to start, if you're over the fence of starting out a business because you're wondering whether you're not able to become successful, that will be eliminated. Because essentially, success comes down to these 4 simple steps. All right. Thank you so much for your time watching this video. If you feel that this video is of some value to you, please like this video. Please share this video with as many people as possible, because I really want to get the word out there that every single individual in this beautiful world that we live in, we're born to become successful. We're meant to achieve great things in life. We are special. We are gifted. We are intelligent. We are bright. We are smart. And we are, again, very, very special. All right. Like I said, or what Albert Einstein said, we are geniuses when we were born. All right. So until then, if you like this video, comment in this video on how I can improve. share with as many people as possible, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like these, as well as internet marketing and affiliate marketing businesses. Until then, this is Gabriel signing off. Thank you so much for your time. I really, really enjoyed talking to you. Appreciate it. Bye.